and welcome to this well-rounded but strong, all levels Vinyasa yoga class. I'm happy you're here. My name is Flo, and just in case you want to deepen your practice, I recorded a long version, a 90-minute version of this class, and I put a link below in the description. We'll start today in a seated position at the back of your mat.
Hey, I see you. I was the same. I remember thinking, I really do love this practice, but when is it actually getting me somewhere? And this is exactly why we created our Wolfpack membership. It's not just more classes or longer classes. It's a full structure for people that actually want to improve and go deeper. Strength, awareness, control, consistency, and mindset. Progress you can feel and also measure. You don't need to guess anymore which class to do today. You just show up and practice the smart way. Yoga as a way of life. So if you're ready to finally see the results that you've been waiting for, the Wolfpack membership is the answer. Come join us and let's grow together.
Make your way there. Could be cross-legged, could be sitting on the heels. Get comfortable, close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. And start to just connect to your body, how you're feeling today, the surface you're sitting on. And hopefully, and it's very likely that you will feel a lot better after this class than you feel right now. The important thing is that you're showing up, you're not just watching the video or skipping already, you're actually doing the work, you're doing the practice, which most people don't, and which is why most people feel like shit in their body. Their breath is all off, their mind is all over the place. So let's take a moment to set up your breath. At the very least, breathe through the nose, but maybe Ujjayi is part of your practice today. And you want to maintain that breath throughout the whole class. Set your intention for the practice. This is where you make it truly personal to you. You and I, we do the same flow, but the practice and the experience is very, very different. Mainly because of our intention. Slowly blink your eyes open and come forward into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, slide the hands back, and we, with the arms straight, lean forward and back. Forward, back. Forward, back. Rotate the hands in, forward, back. If there's anything else you want to do for the wrist, then go ahead. I like to keep it simple today because it's a short class. And then rotate the hands out, forward and back. Rock forward and back. And then rotate the hands so the fingers point towards you. Lean back, bend one arm and then the other. Sit on the heels, check out the hands. Come into a tabletop position again. Stay on the toes. And we're doing a few rounds of bird dog, so you can extend the right leg back and the left arm forward. And then keep the core strong, engaged, don't move anything else. You don't want to come into a back bend here and arch your back. You want to keep it stable. And then connect your left fist to your right knee. Extend forward and back again. Connect. Extend. Connect. Extend. 2 more. Come back down for tabletop. Let's switch sides. Extend out. And connect. Extend. And connect. Last one. And come down for tabletop. Stay on the toes, move the hips up and back, straighten the legs for shortened downward dog. Exhale, lower the knees back down, let them hover. Inhale, come back up for down dog. Lower down. Up and back, down dog. Lower down, let the knees hover. Up and back, down dog. Last one. Up and back, and then walk the feet back for a regular downward facing dog. Take your time to arrive, to adjust, to slow the breath down again, to remember your intention before we start to move and continue and deepen our practice. Let's lift the heels, walk forward again. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll up to standing. Arms reach up, palms touch. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Bring the feet wider apart. Chair pose, bend the knees, arms forward, hips back and down. And feel how you're pushing down into the ground as you're doing chair pose. You're not just holding here, but you're actually pushing down without pushing your body up. Let's squat all the way down. Set the butt down. Come into a boat pose. Point the toes forward. Bring the feet together. And you can hold it here, or you can set the heels down. Or you can connect the fingertips, rotate to the right and to the left. To the right, to the left. Just keep going wherever you're at. But we're here to put in the work. So ask yourself, can you stay for one more inhale? Can you stay for one more exhale? And that's the mantra to make it through challenging things on the mat, off the mat. Do you start to see that all we do here on the mat is just to prepare us for real life, the real teacher, the ups and downs, the highs and lows of life. And the approach is the same. Inhale, exhale, repeat, stay focused, continue to show up. One more to the right, one more to the left, back to the center, hands down next to you, feet down, reverse tabletop. Lower the hips down, let them hover, straighten the legs. So you're only on the hands and your heels. Round into a ball, push into your hands, move the hips forward and up, reverse tabletop. Let's do 2 more just like that. Lower down, straighten the legs, push down, round, move the hips forward, lift up. Lower down, straighten the legs, round, push, and then move the hips forward. More forward than as you would set up for a boat pose, and we are coming into a squat and forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, then the left foot back, plank pose. Shift forward, shift back. Shift forward, shift back, shift forward, and hold, shifting forward. Or shift more forward. Push away, tuck the tailbone. And back to plank. Downward facing dog. Roll forward to plank. Downward dog, exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Set the knees down, the elbows down. Exhale, glide forward and through. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Roll forward to plank. Now rotate both feet to the left side and reach your right arm up. So we're doing a modified side plank. Reach your right arm forward, up and over the head. Now start to create a good foundation with your left hand and your left foot. Lift your right leg up. Breathe into all that length you create in the right side lateral line and all the strength on the left side to support all of that. Bend your right knee, slowly step the right foot forward. We're coming into a side angle. Left heel down, right hand inside the right foot. Reach your left arm up. Keep the right leg bent. Let that left arm pull you up into a warrior 2. Reach both arms up and over your head. And then we lean forward over the right leg. Skandasana to the left. Bend your left knee, straighten the right. Could be high, could be low. You decide. From here, move to the front of the mat towards the right foot. Plant your left hand down. Side plank on the left. Right arm up this time. And then lower the left hip down. Let it hover. Lift back up. Lower down. Lift. One more. Right arm forward, up and over the head. Inhale. Exhale. and repeat. Right hand down, plank pose. Shift forward, bend your arms, chaturanga. Plank. Chaturanga. Plank. Chaturanga. Hold. Straighten the arms. Plank. Knees down, elbows down. Exhale, glide forward and through. Then take a deep breath in for upward facing dog. Bring the feet wider apart. Flex your butt cheeks. Look forward. Broaden across the collarbones. On the exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your arms a bit, wrap the triceps in. I kind of went into it automatically because it's lately been my practice to do most of my downward dogs in a mix of dolphin and down dog. So kind of halfway, you just bend a little bit and then push the hands forward. Straighten the arms again, downward dog. Roll through the spine forward, plank pose. And rotate the heels to the right. Lift your left arm up for a side plank. Kind of a modified side plank. Doesn't matter so much the names. Reach your left arm forward, up and over your head. Now lift your left leg up. And then bend your left knee, step the left foot forward for side angle. Left hand down, right heel down, right arm up. Keep the legs as they are. Rise up for warrior 2. Reach both arms up over the head and then lean forward over the left leg. Skandasana to the right. And move forward. Right hand down, side plank on the right side. Left arm is reaching up. Lower the right hip down. And up. Down, nice and slow. And up. Down. Last one. And up. Left arm over the head forward. Hold. Exhale, left hand down, plank pose. You can of course set the knees down if you need to. Shift forward, plank, chaturanga, plank, shift forward, chaturanga, plank, shift forward, chaturanga, and we hold. Elbows in, shift more forward, plank, knees down, elbows down, glide forward and through, exhale, and then deep breath in, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And again, adjust, arrive, and then decide for a position to be in for the next several breaths. Before we keep moving, keep going into all kinds of places, it's good to do so from the center, from our heart. Grounded, but strong, confident, knowing who we are and what we are here for to do. Yoga summarized in one sentence. And yoga is really the practice that's reminding us we're not gaining anything from all of this. We're just taking away all the stuff, all the layers, all the bullshit that we have been covering ourselves up with. And others, we allowed them to cover us up with all that stuff. And we want to purify ourselves and let go of all of that. So we're not gaining anything. We're just letting go of what's holding us back. We're just purifying our water again. Letting go of all the colors and the tastes and all of that we have acquired over the last decades. And for everything to reach its highest potential, we need to purify. It needs to be purified. That's why there's such a heavy focus on purification techniques in yoga. On all levels, even the movement is purification. Squeezing out water out of the tissues and allowing fresh water to come in. Slowly release the knees down to the ground. Sit on the heels. And then there's many ways to bring the legs forward. You can just sit to the side, bring the legs forward, or you bring both hands down, lift up through like a lolasana. Cross the legs, bring them through. However you need to get down onto your butt with the legs forward. Make your way there. Let's extend the right leg forward. And let's bring the left leg over the right. Maybe the knees can stack for a half cow face. And then you can walk the hands forward and melt forward and down over your right leg, over both legs, both knees. You can also rest your head on top of your left knee, especially if it's high up. Slowly push yourself back up, release, switch sides, extend your left leg forward, bring the right leg over. And melt forward and down. Slowly push yourself back up and release. Shake out the legs. And let's bend the knees. We're coming to a reverse tabletop. Lift the hips up. And slowly lower down. Move the hips forward behind the heels. And then come down onto your back. Reach the arms up, connect the palms. Lift up for bridge pose. And start to roll through the spine down. From the top of the spine all the way down to the bottom. Nice and slow, super slow. The sacrum comes down last. Release the hands down, one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Windshield wiper the knees. And then get ready for Shavasana, the final pose of the practice and the most important one, and the one we should be in the longest. But if there's any other poses that you would like to do them now. Pause the video. And let's extend the legs forward for Shavasana. Keep one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Allow your breath to soften and relax. Let go of all the control of your breath and just let it flow. Observe it, be fully with it. Slowly start to move the feet, start to bend the knees. Move your hips to the left, roll over to your right side, and push yourself up for seated position. Close your eyes or keep them closed and sit nice and tall. Place your hands wherever it's comfortable on the knees, the lap, your thighs. Continue to observe the breath. how the air is flowing in and how the air is leaving the body. Slowly bring your hands together in front of your chest, palms touch. Thank yourself for showing up, for putting in the work today, for showing up yesterday and for showing up tomorrow. Thank you for practicing with me today and for allowing me to share this practice with you. If you're interested, check out the long version of this class. We go really deep into a lot of different areas. And I wish you a wonderful day ahead. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Much love and gratitude. Namaste.